Now, this transparency policy, right? The transparency policy in the West Philippine Sea has, of course, informed more Filipinos of just the aggression and the state of what's really happening there. But the bigger question is, what do we do about it? We report it. You record, of course, you have the records, you report it. But at the end of the day, on a day-to-day level, the Chinese Coast Guard is there, right? It's there. So where are we? I'm just curious, all right? I mean, at the end of the day, fishermen will go there and the Chinese Coast Guard is there. Are we there?
Well, Ms. Karen, if we're just talking about Bajo de Masinloc, no, we obviously, right after the Scarborough Shoal standoff, we totally lost control of Bajo de Masinloc. Since 2012 until now, it passing through three presidential administration from the time President Aquino, President Duterte, now President Bongbong Marcos. It is already an open book that the Chinese Coast Guard has a complete control of Bajo de Masinloc. Now, the approach of this current administration, besides from the Transparency Initiative, is to it was very clear that the president has given his specific instruction to the Philippine Coast Guard and to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources that despite the presence and the effective control of the Chinese Coast Guard in maintaining Chinese Coast Guard deployment in the area, we also have to deploy our own vessels to make sure that we are going to protect the welfare of the Filipino fishermen. But in this particular incident, that there are no Coast Guard assets or even BFAR assets that were there, I have to be very honest with you. It is a result of the rotational deployment for us to optimize the presence of our Coast Guard vessel. At this point forward, we are reaching out to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources that our presence should be supplemented by the BFAR vessel. In those instances that our Coast Guard vessels will be in other areas of the West Philippine Sea patrolling, we are hoping that the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources can be able to deploy their vessels on those times that we're not there. And also, at the same time, if BFAR will not have vessels to deploy there, the Coast Guard will still be there.